Dragons are angels. They are always by your side. Dragons never cease to amaze me. I've been so many years on the dragon's path, and every single year it seems to be a different year. Every time I need to evolve, I need to learn, I need to experience. And my dragon says always go on the path and always explore. And that is also what I did many times. I came to know a lot of people in this path. People who also have a dragon by their side, also have these angels by their side. In the first 7 years, I thought to be the only one in the world. I even believed that I was going crazy for seeing dragons, until the moment that I came to find you guys. And you are what I call my brothers and sisters. You are direct child of the dragon god. And I came to know one of these people. This was actually the very first time that I've seen this. It was about a man, and he was having the same exact experiences as me. It was just so coincidence that it was again on my birthday, just like my awakening was. And here, that is the first time ever that I've seen someone else's dragon's circle, the dragon's eye from someone else. Of course, back in the day, I didn't know that it was actually territorial for the dragon's eye. So that I shouldn't see it, but I saw it anyway. It was natural. It was like I was sucked into it. And I could see by his side a beautiful white dragon, a white dragon that I've never seen before. And my dragon by my side has a darker color, and the connection that I have with my dragon is amazing. But there, in that dragon's eye, I saw something completely new, something that I didn't even understood why this was happening. This white dragon, of course, it's a spirit, and this white dragon goes immediately inside him, and they were actually one together, one entity, one energy. It was an explosion of energy that they had, and this energy that they had was so perfect. It was so like fitting in puzzle pieces that fitting together. That is also what you and your dragon have. You are fitting together. And so that later on I came to find other people, and they didn't find their dragon. And I thought it was unbelievable that you are open and awakened on the dragon's path, and yet you don't find your dragon. That was something strange. And yet most of the time it's because they cannot find their dragon because they are not focusing themselves enough. But there are some situations where indeed they don't have a dragon. They don't have a dragon by their side, and that is rare. That doesn't happen a lot. That I don't feel a dragon by their side. It doesn't mean that the dragon doesn't want to be there. When you are awakened, you have something draconic and you are connecting with dragons. But it means something much more. It means that your dragon cannot come to you. Your dragon doesn't have the energy to come to you. You are awakened from yourself, from the words maybe. And that is actually a bit what I'm trying to do, to awaken you with simple words, that you indeed are having a dragon spirit, that should be awakened. That you have that is something that you can do yourself. You can awaken yourself, but doesn't happen all the time. Most of the time it happens because you're a dragon by your side. And there is a way to do it, my brothers and sisters. There is a way, how I did it anyways. You have to bond with your dragon from the start, from the moment that you even love dragons. You have to bond with the dragon. How to do so? How I saw it with my brother. He didn't actually know anything about the dragon or the dragon's path or any dragon magic things. Neither did I. No one of us does that. No one knows anything. We don't have books, but we do it out of our feelings. Whatever we feel, whatever our spirit is talking, we follow that. And that is typically something of the dragon. We follow what we feel, and that is what you should do as well. What I did is and that is what I recommend to you, how to connect and to bond with your dragon is to become one with your dragon. So invite the dragon inside of you. They are spirits, but not spirits of the dead. They are spirits from another dimension, another place. But they are with you, they are always present with you. They are the dragons that you have to bond with. Of course, how you can bond with them is simply that you will become one, that you will have to understand each other. The first time that I did this, it was very intense, I have to say. But it was actually, I had my dragon. I knew what my dragon was. But I was led into this ritual where I lay down into the ground, on my back. So like this, like in a Jesus mode, like something like this. And I laid on the floor just before my altar, and I didn't move a muscle. It was like my dragon was giving me instructions how to do this. Every muscle that I had was just numb, nothing. It was like I was paralyzed or something, like nothing anymore. It was like a rag doll, nothing. And that is the way how you should do it. Don't move any muscle. Just invite the dragon in. And if you don't have a dragon, let another dragon in. And that is also that you can do. If you cannot connect with your dragon, then connect with another. And that is not something that you should consider in just 5 minutes, because a bond with a dragon is for eternity. This will never stop. That is the reason why you are still connecting with dragons, because it's for eternity. You are born here as a human. The dragon doesn't care. The dragon still wants to connect with you. A dragon eye cannot be broken, even though some people like to break it, but for sure, for real, it cannot be, and especially not for dragons. It's your humanity maybe that wants to break it, but the dragon never breaks the dragon's eye. Dragons are loyal. Dragons are always up to the cause and what they want. They know what they want, and if what they want is you, then that is it. And you don't have to, lay yourself down. If you don't have a dragon by your side, then call up for other dragons. But like I said, dragons can be so difficult. They can be difficult and challenging for our humanity. They are dragons, they are not humans, and that is not something that you have to consider in just 5 seconds or 5 minutes. Saying that, yeah, dragons are cool, I like to connect with one. No, think twice. Whenever you are bonding with your dragon, it can be that your first year is going to be wild, and so wild that some people will believe that you are going to be crazy. Because that is what they said to me as well. I was connecting with my dragon very intensely. Very intense, but so intense, too intense actually. Because people believed that I was going crazy. I even believe it myself, that I was going crazy. 7 years I thought that I was alone in this. So yeah, whatever. that is the moment that you say that you are going to be crazy. But no. Not until I saw my friend connecting with this white dragon and becoming one with it. That is exactly what I had with my dragon. I still do this every time, all the time. I connect with my dragon all the time by inviting my dragon inside. And that is what you can do. Invite the dragon inside. And if you think that you don't have a dragon by your side, invite other dragons. Just lay yourself down. And sometimes even that you can speak words that is directed to the dragon. Speak words from your heart, from your soul, from your desire. Speak from the dragon's soul. Ignore your humanity, but let the dragon inside of you speak to the other dragons. So why you want to connect with them, why you want to bond with them, tell it to them, say it to them. Just don't keep anything back. Don't keep anything back. Just say to them and leave your energy, behind, so that they can be entering your soul. Not your soul, but your body. The best way to connect with your dragon is to invite them inside. And this doesn't just happen just from one day to another. It's whenever sometimes the dragon hears you, it can take a long time. Whenever the dragon hears you and is feels your energy and your invitation, and sometimes the dragons are very playful as well. And but that is because it's the dragon that is really connected with me from the start. But I don't know how other dragons will react. I didn't see this enough. Every dragon reacts differently with a connection, with a bond. And whenever this ritual is happening, every dragon responds differently. Like I said, dragons can be very draconic, very, very, very draconic. Like, yes. And some dragons can do it gently, but most of the time it will be draconian. And yeah, you can say dragons are cool. Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. But they are dragons, my brothers and sisters. If you are considering of having a connection with a different dragon, then consider it that this dragon is going to be a dragon and not a human. And sometimes the dragon wants to control that and makes that clear to you. Whenever you are bonding with a dragon, it means that this dragon is a part of your dragon eye for all eternity. So this dragon will be there always by your side. So now you have to be there by their side as well. So if you connect with dragons, it means vice versa all the time. So lay yourself down, my brothers and sisters, and just move nothing and say whatever you need and invite the dragon in. This is pure dragon witchcraft, manipulation, the will of being possessed, the will of connection with the dragon for all eternity, not even knowing what kind of dragon, but all of the dragons that are welcome. And that is what I did as well. I was not just looking at my dragon by my side. I wanted to know and to feel and to connect everything. I wanted to know, and that makes my dragon even jealous. But I needed to know it. I needed to know everything about them. They are such an interesting beings until I even discovered that we are one ourselves inside of our spirits. That is the entire reason why they do it. And if you are crying, if you are roaring, directed to the dragon realms, then there will be dragons responding to it. If you believe that you don't have a dragon by the side, then let them come to you and let your humanity sleep, let it become lump, and let the dragon in. And once they are in, they will never going to get out. They leave something behind for you forever inside. And it will be an amazing feeling. I will tell you that. Once a dragon bonds with someone or something, once a dragon does that, it's a chain. You cannot release it. So think about this twice. But once you do, and I guarantee you that once you have this chain, you love it. You love this chain. Dragons are such an amazing beings that our human mind is just simply too narrow-minded to understand it, but we need to understand the chain that the dragons have. Once you are connecting with them, cannot be broken again. Even though your humanity wants that, there is something in your humanity that wants to break it, wants to rip it apart. But that is not what the dragon will allow. Not your dragon soul, and not the dragon by your side, and not the dragon god. You are the dragon's eye, my brothers and sisters. And I've seen that for the very first time with my brother, that with his female white dragon. And I was looking at that, and I was looking at the most beautiful thing in the world, bond with the dragon.